Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and if you're coming from part 0, we are continuing to kind of haul the things that we need to haul into the ship. Let me grab a shelf, grab all of them, and link them, and let's just do storage normal on those for now. We also have this guy that looks like a shelf, but it is a protein synthesizer. I'm waiting for the graphic for this to be completed. But what it does is it takes plasma from the plasma network and we can set it to craft food. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later because we have no plasma right now. We have these EPS manifolds. We have 2 of them. They take excess power and convert it to plasma. And I have a new graphic coming in for these electroplasma cells, so they won't be sharing the manifold graphic soon. But these act as batteries, so they store power, and then they also store plasma. You can see we have 14 plasma in the network right now. So we have all the things that we need to kind of like get started on this. We have mechanoids incoming, 10 hours. Mech hive scanning. Process is close to determining your location. When it locates the grav jumper, it'll send a massive mechanoid force to come to you. So let's go ahead and close that out. We have 10 hours. We're good on hauling. There are some mechanoid platforms here on the map. So I assume that when the mechanoids arrive, these might become active as well because they are asleep right now. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here. I'm gonna set Dale over here. Magnus, you're our best melee, so I like to do melee, my favorite pawn, and then whoever over here. And that is very annoying that is not offset, so we're gonna have to take a look at those settings. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's do a little launchy launch. And down here, let's turn on landmarks. Let's see if we can find something interesting to land on. We got Steel Rich. Not too worried about resources right now. So I'm looking for like a site, actually maybe like a site with like chem fuel, because that would be a good resource for us to have. Compact machinery. Buffalo. What do you got? You got a junkyard and decreased animal life. You also have increased pollution. Volcano, Bastille. What do we have? We have an ancient launch site and we have tox vents. The vents connected to an ancient substructure. That's fine. We have some environmental armor. So we should be good. Expected quality on the jump is 43%, but we haven't set GravTech research. So let's go ahead and grab GravShip Living. Orbital Tech, I don't imagine us like going up into space and staying in space for quite a while. GravShip Power, we're pretty good on power. The ship came with some solar panels and it also came with 2 Grav power cells. So I think living is our best option. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and queue this back up. And it wasn't this guy, it was this guy. Ancient launch site. Next, begin. And Dale. Come on. Where are you going? There you go. Okay, so Kif, best pilot. And that works out great because I think we're going to make him our helmsman. Let's go ahead and helmsman. And I think you're going to be our chief of security. Magnus, the pious soldier. Chief of security. Security chief. That works. And Dale. You are our captain. So we'll do that. I'm not sure what else is drawing their jobs, so I'm gonna have to like go into my mod settings and figure that out. Let's go ahead and click OK. We got 2 large thrusters and 2 small thrusters on this guy, so our range is not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Okay. Incoming. And generating map. Taking a little bit longer, but I guess it does have like all these unique features on it, so that makes sense. Okay, we can choose a spot. I think we're going to choose a spot like over here, close to the building. We'll do that. It is kind of close to the edge of the map, but all of these toxic vents are kind of over here on this right side. So we have one right there, and then one up here. And I'm hoping if those are spewing toxic gas, maybe it's just like, well, actually, it's probably the whole map if these go off, right? I was thinking gas like a tox launcher or something would come out, but we'll see. I have no idea how they work. Let's confirm that landing zone. We can close our search window. And we have some packaged survival meals for now. Let's go ahead and critical heat spike. Let's see. Okay, it's not terribly hot. We don't actually have any heaters on in here. I think we can probably turn one of these overwall coolers off. I have not looked at any of their work. Let me get their work. Let me get their restrictions and all that stuff sorted out, and then we'll see how much time we have in the day. It's the middle of the day, so we'll check this out. We'll start checking it out. Okay, we have gotten some things set up. So we got their schedule set up. This is just the regular schedule I do. I cut off the early bedtime and put recreation there, and then I leave a buffer for anything here. If they need to keep sleeping, they wake up to recreate. They work most of the day. Nothing too complex. Work tab wise, we got all this stuff prioritized for them. You can see there are two new types of work, ops and assembly. These are related to the matter assembly bench and to our transporter consoles. I also got their meals and outfits set up. In addition to outfits, we do have the cosmetic overlays. So I created a couple overlays. We have command and we have ops. We take a look. We have a couple red shirts. We have a yellow shirt. Magnus came with a phaser rifle. Kif and Dale just both have phasers. So let's hop in here and let's see what we can get done. I'm going to claim those. And do we have a weapon? We have a breach. I think we'll give that to Magnus as an offhand because I'm pretty sure he's good at shooting and melee. Okay. So first sight, we do have majestic foliage, so we can turn on that tree overlay. Magnus, why don't you pop up front? Magnus, why don't you actually come equip that as a sidearm and then come back here? Have Dale and Kif take a look around. Oh, we have some consoles here. Security terminals. Can you go ahead? Can't. Need intellectual 8. I don't know if we have anyone with intellectual 8. Okay, Kif, you got it. He's got all that piloting skill. Have to be smart to be a pilot. Oh, we have some chem fuel. I think we have one of these guys. So we can make astro fuel do until, let's just say until we have like 50. And we'll do that when we have 25. Let's set a special zone for astro fuel. I want to kind of keep it out of the way of most things. I guess we'll just sit it right there for now. Critical astro fuel. And then they'll manually allow manual refill. Let's turn that on since we don't have like a little thing. Go. These shelves will deconstruct. Okay. Components. Oh, you guys go ahead and meet back up. Okay. Creepy dead body. Here. Nothing good. I'm always hopeful that there's going to be some random legendary, but it would be so annoying if there wasn't. Why don't we have you rock your rifle for now? Okay. Couldn't find any security systems. Did we find any before? No, so those two terminals did absolutely nothing for us. I wonder if it's because we're like we're probably not super low wealth. Yeah, like our graph ship is crazy. We started out with a crazy amount of wealth. Okay, well, Kif can hack the ancient uplink. How many components is that? 2 components. How many components do we need for a heater? Just in case it gets chilly on the ship, we can pick one like right there. We just need 1 component, 50 steel, so we'll have plenty of that. If we'll just let you do what you want and we'll just mark things for hacking. More components. Oh, we probably started with some components, and we started with components and steel. There's some in storage. You know what? We have a shield belt. Right now, that's kind of a bonus of the comm badge. That might change in the future. The Starfleet comm badge. It is a shield belt that allows... Oh, wow. He shot that thing dead. That was great. Okay, let's open those up. Great shot. Good job. Can we open any of these? No, we can load them. Are there any other structures on this map? There's an ancient danger down there. We could check that out. There's an ancient danger up there as well. I am a little worried about those. We'll wait until maybe our cooldown completes. We could crack those open, and then we could use the transporters. No, we can't. Well, no, we could use the transporters, right? To beam home. Right now, we don't have any charges, so someone needs to go do some transporter work. Ops is assigned to Kif. Let's go ahead and we'll just assign ops to everyone for now. So once these guys are done hauling, they can work on these transporter consoles to refill our transporter charges. We have a pattern buffer that gives us a charge for each console. Oh, we should build some wall pattern buffers. So we have 4 charges. If we get some wall pattern buffers, we can increase that even more. Okay, well, we'll let them do this thing and we'll see if that nets us anything. Who was that? Who is that? Oh, he's shooting at it. Oh, he got it. Oh, these phasers, they're very quick. You guys have to let me know what you think of them and see if we need to do some balancing there, because they're very fast, which is pretty nice. One thing that I do want to take a look at is plasma. Okay, so we're at 69 plasma. Let's go ahead and set up some meals. Let's do simple meals. We'll do omnivore. Costs 5 plasma per meal, and anytime this is lower than the set amount here, we can go, like, it'll create more meals. So we're going to set it to 10. That's like 50 plasma, but we'll always have fresh meals. One thing to note is these are simple meals, but they have synthetic meat and synthetic plant protein in them. So the colonists don't get a debuff from that. They will get a thought right now, a thought that's just like, it's just not as good as usual, right? 8 protein. Oh, it is a -1. Expires in a day. Okay. That's fine. That's fine for now. And then another thing to be aware of on the synthetic, on the protein synthesizer is you can change the storage priority. So if we wanted to make a bunch of packaged survival meals, we could queue up packaged survival meals. Where'd they go? Oh, they're running off the screen. I need to fix this menu so that so that we can see things on the other side. But we could set it to packaged survival meals. and then set the storage priority to like low, and they would take the packaged survival meals off the protein synthesizer and haul them to wherever you're storing packaged survival meals. And if we want to change meal types, so if we change meal types, let's say we're going to change it to carnivore meals, it will recycle the meals that are sitting there. You can see that we're down to 3 meals. So it will recycle those meals back into plasma, and then it'll create the new meals. So we can do that. And if you're running a colony that needs something specific, like human meat or mushrooms or something like that, you can add a bonus ingredient so that that need can be met by the protein synthesizer. Okay, we have our colonists working. It looks like Magnus maybe just finished. So we do have 1 transporter charge. And work speed is based off of hacking speeds. Bio, intellect 2, intellect 4. So Magnus is basically working almost twice as fast. We do have Kif over here working on the ancient uplink, and then we've kind of organized some of our storage so that we're keeping some like items together. We'll have 1.8 days. Do we want to give people roles? I don't know. Maybe not yet. What I would like is construction skill too low. Can anyone construct this? No. What is the construction skill on a heater? 5. Oh my gosh, we're desperate to find someone who can do construction. Meals are steady. Plasma is at 63. We could do some recycling. Oh, did I not implement the recycling button? Okay, well, that's something that I'll definitely get fixed before I get this posted to you guys. But we should be able to use the transporters to select items on the map, and for kind of like a really, really low conversion rate, convert things that we don't want into plasma. It's basically like 10% of its value into the plasma network. I think it's kind of interesting. I didn't assign them beds. They picked their own, and they all decided to grow up in the same barracks. I guess it's like not any nicer than the other one. It might actually be worse because we're storing stuff on the ground. Mediocre 34. No, they're fine. So Kef did finish this guy. We got a plasteel asteroid up in space. From my experiences, those haven't been like super worth it, and we can only spend a limited time outside in space because we don't have like oxygen tanks or anything like that. Well, like in the ship, right? So we'd have to rely on our vac gear, and I think our vac gear is only good for like a day. We are up to 4 out of 4 charges, so they're good there. I figured I'm gonna chop down some more wood, and we're just gonna have Magnus work on his building construction skill, so that we can actually get some things constructed. We can't like wait forever for a good constructor to fall out of the sky. So I think it's like back to basics. You know, Starship crew, I don't think they're necessarily, at least not this group, it's not their typical job to go around like building heaters and walls. So they're going to have to rely on some survival training and brush up on those skills, I guess. Well, it is the 3rd of September. How many? We've been here for 2 days. We have our first visitors that have arrived. And it looks like it's some Asari from the Rim Effect mods. It doesn't look like they're trading, so they're just coming by. But we also got our first reunion quest. A prisoner being held by the Jagged Hawks has managed to steal a radio and call you. Viren is being held at a camp near Zenith landing site under armed guard. Rescue him and he'll join you. He's 19-year-old brave. He says that 2 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 pirates defend the site. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, and where are we at? So it is right there. Is it within transporter range? Let's grab one of the transporter consoles. Show beam range. It is definitely within transporter range. We only have 4 charges. If we sent Magnus, then we could beam them both home. Let's try it. Let's hope that Magnus can get it done. Assemble away team. Magnus, items. Have you bring just a couple simple meals just in case. Accept. Magnus is gonna ditch what he's doing, and oh man, I was just looking at these as like 4 beds. I was like, oh, we can have 4 people in this ship. No, we can have 8 people in the ship. We have 8 beds, basically. You can see our meals got forbidden, and that is because the transporter is reserving them. So just ensuring that like no pawns are gonna like pick those up and that we can beam away with the meals that we need to beam away with. Assemble away team. Nope. I guess we have to use this one. Let's go ahead and select a beam in location. Oh, I was just thinking like, oh, what if we brought an extra weapon or something? Because we might be able to just like beam right in. This could be a lot easier than I'm thinking it is because of Strange New Rim. Oops, maybe? Okay, there is Viren. There's a raider. There's a raider. I'd probably just beam right into the room since it's revealed. That didn't work. Okay. World map. World map. I don't like that. Okay. Well, a little bugged out there. We're gonna reload our save. Let's load RiftWorld. And we'll have to see if we get that reunion quest again. Okay, we had it saved with him there. Let's go ahead. Let's test it one more time. Assemble away team, Viren, items. We'll bring some meals. That's fine. And we'll try not to be as cheesy. We'll select a beam in location. And see if we can beam into that site. If we have issues with it again, then what I'll do is I'll just have Viren beam next to it and we'll like caravan over to it. Okay, I picked right up here. Let's see if it works this time. Not liking it. Okay, we'll beam over to the site and then we'll actually like walk into it. I've tested it with action bases and with like logging work sites and stuff. This is my first test actually using it on like a quest site generated by a mod. So I'll have to investigate and see why we are experiencing that. If there's there is like a little bit of time in between like beaming from the pad to the site so that the animations can happen. So I'm wondering if I need to build something that holds the quest site open long enough for Magnus to actually make it to the site. Okay, attempt number 3. Let's grab that control panel. We'll hit our beam out button. And I keep having to generate the planet. Let's beam right next to it. Form caravan here. Okay, Magnus is out. Items, he has meals with them, he has medicine with him. Let's approach the site and we'll take it on and we'll get people beamed back home. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure what it is like, you saw how like when we formed caravan, it took us back to the transporter room so we could watch Magnus beam out. So there's like a couple second delay there, and I bet the quest site is like, hey, there are no pawns here. That's just closing, so we'll figure that out. That should be a pretty easy thing to fix. Oh, Magnus is here and getting fired at by mortars. He does have his rifle, equipped. Rifle has pretty good range. Let's get over here. Let's see if we can take this guy down. What is he? Is he a Starjack? He should be having a really hard time. Intense oxygen sensitivity. His consciousness is low. His breathing is low. He should be no problem for us. Okay. The rifle does fire 2 shots. Oh, okay. Let's head around this way. Oh, got a shot on us. Our shield absorbed it. Let's take cover, maybe like right there. Oh, like he's just standing on that mortar and he can't even hit us. Okay. Oh, he's down. Is he good? He's great with plants. He's distressed. What does this mean? Exceptionally empathetic and sensitive to suffering of others. Whenever she witnesses pain or hardship, it deeply affects her, resulting in memories of these events haunting for a long time. Unconvincing and bisexual. Underground or tidy straight. You know, we know that you don't belong in this world, so we might bring you home with us as well. But why are you... Yeah, it's great that you see the mortar. Let's take the dude out, though. Oh, he's got some good armor on, doesn't he? He has, like, the Asari Commando armor. Move in. All our weapon and gear is just, like, normal right now. So we don't have any traits on our weapons. Like, this guy's ignoring us. What if you just, like, go hit him with a hammer? You do extra melee damage, and you're pretty good at it. Oh, I didn't realize that Starjacks had tails. That must be the vanilla expanded thing. Oh, he has Astro Genes. He has Venom Fangs and wings, but I think these are only available when he's, like, in space. We don't have to worry about that. He has the space jump tail. Yeah. Oh, got knocked back through some pocket sand, knocked him down. My dude, continue. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's strip and let's strip. Bio, you're amazing at construction. You're just going to have a hard time on the planet. We might be able to fix that though. Health-wise, no immediate danger. You're fine. You are dead soon, but we can take care of that. Why don't we set this guy up as a prison for prisoners? And I forgot that we could set these guys up as communal. Crew bunk. Okay, and it sets both the bunks. Okay, cool. So we could rotate people on schedules, and we can claim this. Let's go ahead and go in here. Free Viren. Okay. Furniture. Do some of this. Let's go orders. Viren, why don't you capture fit? And I'm gonna do that. Nurse. Okay, you guys, we're gonna have to have everyone on doctoring. Viren, you're good at construction. Okay, we'll swap that out then. We'll have you build the walls. You can do that. And you're not good at this. That's fine. We'll leave it as 3. Good at drugs, good at research. Viren is also a Vulcan, right? So he's a quick study. Okay. Capture these 2 folks, and then Magnus, you take out the mini turret. Actually, how many mini turrets are there? This could be free mini turrets. Magnus, get there, and then fire on that. Take the battery out, and then we'll try and bring the mini turrets home as well. Okay, cool. Head over here. Okay, and then Let's take that out. Reunion, primary ideology changed from Starfleet to Starfleet. I'm gonna have to check out and make sure everyone's ideology is all right. Okay, safe. Let's take a look here. If we go here, beam home, items. Oh, we can't beam those guys home from there. We could reform caravan. Except take these guys, items. Let's take all this stuff. We'll take all the gear. We'll take the food and medicine, whatnot. Okay, send. So you guys are all there. Items. Let's go ahead and beam home. Oh, do we have enough for the entire caravan? That's 4 people, right? Didn't let us do beam caravan home, so that's something I'm gonna have to check. Caravan's not too far away. Let's go ahead and select colonists to beam home. Yeah, beam capacity 3. It says 7 are available. Why is it saying 7? There shouldn't be 7 beam capacity. That's interesting. Okay. More bugs for me to check out. So let's beam colonists home. Let's grab our prisoners. Let's grab all the items. We'll leave some meals for Viren. Not for Viren, for Magnus. Okay. People. Let's leave you. Let's accept. Okay, and then you need to walk the rest of the way. Magnus will be home in a day. Viren, new recruit. Assign Starfleet. I don't know if we have a weapon for you. We have an auto pistol. We have a machine pistol. Damage 6. Range is 20 burst shot, so it's like 20 and 18 damage, and then 10, 26. Better range? Burst shot count? No. Let's go for the higher ranged weapon. Have you equip that, and then go ahead and let's do some things here. Kif, you can capture. Dale, why don't you trade with this guy? Didn't realize he was here. Magnus, you're on your way home. And Dale, didn't I give you... Do we have Starfleet? I think we have Starfleet uniforms. No, we don't have any extra Starfleet uniforms. Okay. So Viren will swap you out with some other clothes so that you aren't walking around naked. Oh, we have the compact SMG. Oh, or no, we could get one. No, we have the SMG. Let's sell this and the drugs. Let's sell... Actually, you can't do all of that, can you? Can't afford all that unless we buy something from him. We can't afford the pistol. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept that as it is. Confirm. Okay, and we'll unforbid all these things. We'll find some clothing for you. Let's get you that. We'll just have you wear that until we can actually make some gear. Okay, well, potentially 2 more colonists. We'll work on converting these guys. We picked up another crewman. We need to get him a new outfit. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.